In ancient Roman warfare, the Tortoise formation was a type of shield wall formation commonly used by the Roman legions during battles, particularly sieges. In the Tortoise formation, the men would align their shields to form a packed formation covered with shields on the front and top, thereby forming an impenetrable wall. But was this formation effective during the battle? Let's find out right now. Enjoy watching. The tortoise was used to protect soldiers from all types of missiles, such as arrows and spears. It could be formed by immobile troops and troops on the march. The primary drawback to the formation was that because of its density, the men found it more difficult to fight in hand-to-hand combat, and because the men were required to move in unison, thereby losing speed. As falcon, it played a great role in the tactics employed by the Byzantines against their eastern enemies. The tortoise was not invincible, because at the Battle of Carrhae, a Roman shield array being defeated by Parthian cataphracts and horse archers. For if the legionaries decided to lock shields for the purpose of avoiding the arrows by the closeness of their array, the cataphracts were upon them with a rush, striking down some, and at least scattering the others, and if they extended their rank to avoid this, they would be struck with the arrows. Some sources recorded its use during the siege of the city of Cremona by the troops of Vespasian under command of Marcus Antonius Primus. During the attack, the troops advanced under the rampart, holding their shields above their heads in close tortoise formation. To fight the turtle, the opponents of the Romans threw heavy objects from the walls, such as stones, logs, poured boiling oil on the turtle to force the legionnaires to break the formation, and also sought to make the bridges slippery, on which the Roman soldiers climbed the wall. They say that the turtle was so strong that horses and carts could even pass over it. Anyway, but how did the tortoise form during the battle? The first row of men, possibly excluding the men on the flanks, would hold their shields from about the height of their shins to their eyes so as to cover the formation's front. The shields would be held in such a way that they presented a shield wall to all sides. The men in the back ranks would place their shields over their heads to protect the formation from above, balancing the shields on their helmets, overlapping them. If necessary, the legionaries on the sides and rear of the formation could stand sideways or backwards, with shields held as the front rows so as to protect the formation's sides and rear. This reduced the speed and mobility of the formation, but offered consistent defensive strength against opposing infantry and excellent protection against arrows and other missile attacks. Plutarch describes this formation as used by Mark Antony during his invasion of Parthia in 36 BC. Then the shield bearers wheeled round and enclosed the light-armed troops within their ranks, dropped down to one knee, and held their shields out as a defensive barrier. The men behind them held their shields over the heads of the first rank, while the third rank did the same for the second rank. The resulting shape, which is a remarkable sight, looks very like a roof and is the surest protection against arrows, which just glance off it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Write in the comments your ideas for the next video. Subscribe and see you later. Goodbye.